Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Happy, bringing you the latest and most up-to-date information about Square Enix. As you guys could tell, my voice is still shot, but it's a very important video that I just wanted to make because it's really big news that I think that you guys deserve to hear. We're going to be talking about Final Fantasy 15.
I'm so flattered!
As of recently, the director of Final Fantasy 15, Hajime Tabata, went on to do a big interview with German website Spiellister. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but that's as good as it's gonna get. Spiellister. There was a lot of big details in this interview that you guys need to know about. The first thing I want to talk about is the design of King Regis. As you guys know, in the past, King Regis looked like a person who held it together. In this brand new design and in this brand new trailer that we got for Gamescom 2015, we see that King Regis now looks like a man that doesn't have it together. He looks like he's borderline crying. He is a man that has lost it all. And for that reason, I think that that is why they had to redesign King Regis himself. He knows that he doesn't have it together. And again, the stories from Versus 13 to Final Fantasy 15 has changed drastically. There's no more Stella, now there's a Luna. The King Regis looks different, so I'm pretty sure it has to do with the story. And that's exactly what Hajime Tabata said, that the reason why he looks like this is a huge spoiler to the game. However, he said that, we will be getting to know why that is very soon. So, for you guys not to freak out or anything like that. The second question he was asked was basically about minigames. If we were gonna get minigames, like the Golden Saucer for Final Fantasy 7 or the Triple Triad from, Final Fantasy 8. And Tabata did confirm that we were gonna get, like a while ago, minigames that had to do with fishing, that we were going to be able to fish in the world of Final Fantasy 15. However, he just said right now that on top of that, we're also gonna get mini games that has to do with chocobos, and that has me extremely excited because I love chocobos. I love the mini game that you had in Final Fantasy 9 where you will go and get these herbs. It was a really cool mini game. So he's saying that chocobos are gonna be like a really big part of Final Fantasy 15, and since they're gonna be a big part of Final Fantasy 15, there will also be like mini games that has to do with the chocobos. And the reason why they're such a big part of Final Fantasy 15 is because the world itself is huge. The world of Final Fantasy 15 is beyond anything that you could imagine, so we're gonna need chocobos to get around. Yes, he also stated that you will be able to ride chocobos, and as we've seen already in the trailer, there's black chocobos in it. So who knows if there's other color chocobos in it as well, because we also saw the yellow ones. There's yellow chocobos, black chocobos. He also said that besides these two mini games, there will also be other mini games. It's really up to anybody's idea exactly what those mini games could be. The next thing I wanted to talk about was basically magic. Magic in Final Fantasy 15 is extremely different as opposed to other games. The reason why magic wasn't shown in the episode Duscae was because the visual effects or the visual aspect to what the magic does to the environment hasn't been done. It's about 60% done, he says. And magic will be different in the fact that in other games you would just collect a whole bunch of spells and you can use those spells whenever. However, magic in Final Fantasy 15 will be activated through magic rings that are created on characters. So basically your character gets a certain magic ring and that allows him to do a certain magic spell. Also, he talks about environmental magic, which is magic that can be used by anyone. Like if I use lightning, I could basically burn down a tree or something like that. That's called environmental magic. There's a second type of magic that can only be used by citizens of Lucis. Tabata is saying that magic spells are only added if they suit the game, rather than just having like a ton of magic for no reason. So the spells that are gonna be in Final Fantasy 15, they're all going to be suited to something in the storyline, I'm guessing. So for example, if you are going to be battling Shiva, and after you're done battling Shiva, you might get the ice spell. Or if you're done battling Ramuh, for some reason, if you have to fight Ramuh, then you might get the lightning spell or something like that. Again, I'm not 100% sure about this. This is 100% just what I think is going to be. That's just my opinion on that. Now, this is the most important one. An early version of Versus 13 had the idea that you'll be able to play as other characters aside from Noctis. However, Tabata stated that Noctis will be the only playable character. He said that at times, we are going to be able to use other characters, like when you do the link attacks from episode Dusky, but mostly it's going to be a Noctis only game, sort of like Sora in Kingdom Hearts 1, where you can only play as Sora, but you have help from other people, So I'm not really upset about it or anything like that. I think it's great. Hey, I played Kingdom Hearts 1. It was hands down one of the best games I've ever played, and the only person you really get to play with is Sora, so it doesn't really bother me. But that brings me to today's question of the day. What do you feel about the fact that you can only play with Noctis in this game? Does it bother you, or are you happy with it? That is a really big, important question that I need for you guys to answer in the comment section below. Guys, again, I apologize about my voice. It's still shot. And one very important thing I wanted to bring up before I leave is Diego Galvan. I still need for you to send me your address. So Diego Galvan, if you're watching this video and somehow you get to the end of it, please send me your address to thelaughspot@gmail.com. That's my personal email, so I could send you the amiibo to your house. For some reason, Google and YouTube are not together anymore, and a lot of the notifications that I used to get through Google Plus, I'm not getting them anymore. I have to go into the channel and then find out. Like, it's really complicated for me to really go through everything, because I get a lot of comments and a lot of things, especially with the giveaways now. So it's been hard for me to really find an email or a personal message from you giving me your address. So Diego Galvan, please send me that as soon as possible. If I don't get it in like 2 weeks, I'll give you 2 weeks, then I'm going to forfeit the amiibo to somebody else, and I really don't want to do that. I just want to give it to the winner. So Diego Galvan, please do that. Aaron already sent me his, and his is on the way. So Diego Galvan, again, please send me that. Guys, remember, in order for you to get the latest and most up-to-date information about Square Enix, you need to keep it here. Happy Ratata.
I'm so flattered.